Okay, so we're still in problem one, exercise 1.93, but now we're doing part C. So normal air contains about 0.28 grams of oxygen per liter. Uh-oh, gotta write that down. 0.28 grams of oxygen per liter. 0.28 grams of O2 per liter. Let's go back here. An average human inhales about 0.5 liters of air per breath. Uh-oh. This is complicated. 0.5 liters of air per breath. 0.5 liters of air per breath. Is that right? 0.5 liters of air per breath, and takes about 20 breaths per minute. Okay. How many grams of oxygen does a human inhale per hour? How many grams of oxygen does a human inhale per hour? Okay, so let's go here and say time is equal 1 hour, which is equal to 60. I did 60 minutes because I've got minutes here, and I'm thinking there's going to be some issue there. I like to keep my units consistent if I can. Does a human inhale how many grams of oxygen? Okay, so that's the question, grams of oxygen. Let's go back over here now, and let's set up the question in red. It's going to be grams of O2. Okay, what goes here? Grams of O2. So I look up here and I say, aha, 0.28 grams of O2 per liter of oxygen. That's per liter of air, that is, right? Okay, I've used that one already. Looks like it's 0.5 liters of air per breath. So liters, I'm going to call that little b. Okay, 20 breaths per minute. Right, use that one. And then it looks like it's 60 minutes. Well, let me go back and make sure the question again is, how much did they do in 1 hour? How many grams of oxygen does a human inhale in 1 hour? That's right, and assume 2 sig figs. Okay, so let's go back over here. I think we're about done. This is great. Let's go to black, and this was 60, right? How many breaths per minute? 20 breaths per minute per 1. Liters per breath, 0.50 liters per 1 breath. Grams of oxygen, 0.28 grams of oxygen per 1 liter. Okay. So, looks like we're cruising, aren't we? Let me go back to my calculator. 60, wait, clear. 60 times 20 times 0.5 times 0.28 equals, wow, that's a lot of oxygen. 1680 grams of oxygen per hour, right? Because that's in 1 minute, in 1 hour, it's that. So it's 1680 grams of oxygen. It's supposed to say this in 2 sig figs, so we're going to say 1700 grams of oxygen for every hour. Wow. Okay, hope that's helpful.